Hello, everyone.
Welcome to our channel,
I'm Dallas.
and I'm Blanca.
Today, we are doing something I'm super stoked for called the Ingredient Challenge. And we're obviously cooking in our own separate kitchens and we have our own separate refrigerators, our own separate ingredients. We will be given 5 ingredients and we have to make a dish with that. The goal is to make it edible and we have to pull it together. It has to be cohesive. How we get those ingredients, that's where it gets a little bit interesting. So I have chosen 4 people. Blanca has also chosen 4 people. And how they choose the ingredients, we will insert and show you throughout the video. That being said, each one of those 4 people are responsible for choosing one food ingredient from our refrigerators. The 5th and final ingredient will be chosen by none other than our husbands, and then they have to try it. So we'll see how that goes. It should be interesting. We are allowed to cook with either our choice of butter or oil, and then we can add whatever seasonings from our own pantry into the dish. Just seasonings, that's all we're allowed to add. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm back. So we're gonna go over the ingredients that were chosen now. I'm half excited, half nervous. I feel like I've watched many an episode of Chopped, so I should be okay. But we'll start with the first ingredient. Now, I do want to let you know that I don't have screen recording, so I had to text everyone and ask them. Minus Chris. Chris, he chose live, and I was able to film that, so you'll see that after I go over all of the ingredients. The first ingredient is from my mother-in-law, Madi, and she chose bacon. So I know Chris will be excited about that. My second ingredient that was chosen by my friend Norma, and she chose Brussels sprouts, which I love. We both love Brussels sprouts. It's why we had them. We're definitely a Brussels sprout household. My third ingredient was chosen by Megan, one of my other friends. She chose peanut butter, and I could probably work with this, those 3 so far. However, my Aunt Carmen put a hiccup in my plans and chose strawberries. So I'm kind of excited for this. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but we're gonna figure it out. I'm going to roll the clip of Chris choosing his ingredient, and we'll be back and I'll let you know what we're gonna do. We're here with Chris, and he is going to choose the 5th and last ingredient for me. So yeah, go for it.
And choose the tortillas.
Tortillas it is. Okay.
Okay, so I have 4 ingredients so far. The last one will be chosen by my husband. The first ingredient was chosen by my son Andres, and he chose chicken breast tenders. The second ingredient that was chosen by my friend and neighbor, Yesenia. She chose sofrito, which is a staple in this household because it is made by my husband. He is Puerto Rican, and this household cannot have that. The third ingredient was chosen by our friend Gio, and she has chosen eggs. So the fourth ingredient was chosen by my sister-in-law, Cynthia, and she chose to make it interesting, and she chose caramel syrup. So the last ingredient will be chosen by my husband, and I will show you that clip right now. Okay, so we are ready to do the 5 ingredient challenge. We're only needing 1 more ingredient. I've already asked 4 different people to select 4, and you are going to choose the 5th one. Okay? So far we have chicken breast strips. We have sofrito.
Okay.
We have eggs.
Okay.
And we have caramel syrup.
What?
So you are going to choose from our fridge what?
Caramel syrup.
Who do you think chose that?
Andres.
No, your sister. So
Thanks.
you can choose anything you want from top or bottom as the 5th ingredient.
Okay. We have plenty of leftover white rice, so use that.
White rice?
Yeah.
All right, so let's make a meal.
Okay, so I think I know what I'm gonna make. And follow along with me, if you will. I did this off camera. I'm gonna have to change the position of my camera because I'm filming on my phone. You get what you get. I, off camera, roughly chopped up and I sauteed the bacon. It was 2 strips of bacon in a frying pan. I let that cool enough to where I can touch it because my plan is to then clean these up, cut them up, trim them up, and I will put those on a cookie sheet. I have the oven preheated for 375 degrees, and those are going to go in for, roughly 20-25 minutes, or until they're like crispy and golden brown. Instead of tossing the Brussels sprouts in regular oil, I'm actually going to toss them in the bacon grease that I've let cool on the side. And I'm going to wrap it all up in a nice little tortilla for Chris's ingredient and what he chose. Now, my plan is for this sauce. I'm going to do my version of a Thai chili, like a spicy Thai chili peanut butter sauce. A few substitutions are going to be necessary in this case. So the first one is for the acid part. I do not have lime, so we're going to be replacing that with the strawberry, and it's not that acidic, but it'll pass. It'll be fine. We'll make it work. And I think the sweet will go really, really well with the salty and the savory from the Brussels sprouts and bacon. So then I'm, obviously don't have the chili peppers to put in that, but I do have crushed red pepper flakes, and I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of paprika. And I don't have fresh garlic. Obviously, that wasn't an ingredient that was chosen. So I have garlic powder. So I'm going to add that. I don't have ginger. We will do without ginger, and I'm going to whip that up into hopefully a tasty sauce.
Okay, so I have chicken breast strips, sofrito, eggs, caramel syrup, and leftover rice. I have no idea how I'm going to do this, so I can't even walk you through it because I don't know how I'm going to do this. So I'm going to have to have you along while I'm doing it to see what comes of it, and we'll figure it out along the way. Okay? So the first thing I'm doing is cutting up my chicken, and then I'm going to use the sofrito that I have here and just use a small amount to mix all this in and just marinate it and give it some flavoring, since this has a lot of good ingredients in it already that my husband has prepared. And I'm going to mix it together till it's all completely mixed in. And then once I do that, I'm going to use my leftover rice and eggs and maybe do like an egg fried rice. I'm going to start with some sesame seed oil, and I'm going to put in the leftover rice into my pan and just fry that up until till it looks cooked enough, I guess. I don't really have other things to put in my rice because I wasn't given other ingredients, so I'm just gonna have to make do with whatever dry seasonings that I do have. So I have garlic powder and I have some onion flakes that I've put in, and once I have that cooked enough, I'm gonna add my eggs and get these little eggshells out. And then once I have added my eggs, I'm going to mix that in together. And I'm trying here with one hand, but I think I did a pretty good job. Salt those eggs and then just mix that in together until it's fully cooked. And it looks like that. I'm also going to add ginger powder to my mix, give it a nice flavor. And then I'm going to start with my chicken that's already been marinated in the sofrito and put that in the pan and mix that together while I have my rice set to the side. I'm going to add some smoked paprika just to add a little extra flavor to it. I really don't want to add anything else because the sofrito has enough flavor in it. And then I'm going to add my egg fried rice back in with my chicken and just kind of mix everything together, make sure everything's fully mixed and hot until it looks like that. So now I have this caramel sundae sauce that I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing with it, but I figure since it's sweet, I'm going to add something spicy since I don't have anything acidic. So cayenne pepper is going to have to make do with this, and I just want to make sure I put a good amount in there. I don't know what it's gonna taste like, so I'm gonna mix that together. Hopefully this makes a good kind of sweet and spicy type of sauce, and you can kind of just see that it's kind of mixed in there, but just needs a good little stirring. Like I said, hopefully it's good. I'm not gonna try this one. I've tried everything else but this. Spicy's not my thing, in case you didn't know, but it looks like a right consistency. So I'm going to take a bowl of the mixture of the rice with the chicken, and then I'm going to take the sauce and just mix that in there to give it that sweet and spicy flavor. And since it's my husband eating this, I'm just going to go ahead and add the whole mixture because I honestly will not be eating any of this, I don't think. So he's going to get all of this, every last little drop. And hopefully he likes it, or it's good. I just hope it's edible, period. So we'll see how he likes it.
Okay, so I'm done. Chris is going to try it, and he's going to give me his honest opinion. Wait, are you nervous?
I am super nervous. The smell is kind of weird, but
It's Brussels sprouts.
I gotta get a little bit of the sauce, right?
Well, there's some in there, but yeah, go, go for it if you want. Maybe you should try a little. Oh. I've never been so nervous to hear a reaction.
I'm trying to like get all the flavors.
No, take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Let it savor. Let it flavor. He's trying to think of a nice way to not hurt my feelings.
I'm gonna say it's not bad. It's not terrible, but the peanut butter is a little weird with the Brussels sprouts and
the bacon.
the bacon.
What about the strawberries?
I can't taste the strawberries.
You can't taste them. Well, I like minced them small, so
The peanut butter I think
overpowers everything.
the strawberry.
Yeah, I was trying not to do that, and I kind of ran out of garlic powder to be honest.
Oh, okay. It's not bad. It's not terrible. It's not something that I would get at a restaurant, but
Wow, stab me right to the heart. Keep going. Keep going. Go ahead.
it's edible.
Oh wow. Well, hey, I think I did say that. The goal was to make we didn't have to make a meal. We just had to make a dish, something simple, and it had to be edible.
It's totally edible.
So I'm gonna take that as a win. Edible. I'm like dying to know what Blanca is making, actually. So I can't wait to see that. But yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much for trying it.
No problem. Different. Something different.
Different. He says different.
Okay, so I have finished making my meal, and I've used all 5 ingredients. Chicken breast tenders, egg, rice, caramel syrup, and
The sofrito.
oh, sofrito. Yes, the sofrito. So what I did was I did the sofrito with the chicken to kind of give it some flavor, and then I did, I guess, a version of fried rice, egg fried rice. I didn't have everything I needed because all I could use was just seasonings, dry seasonings, with the egg and the rice. And then for the caramel, which I really didn't know what I was going to do, I kind of made it into a sauce, and I just put some cayenne pepper to kind of bring down the sweetness of the caramel. So hopefully he likes it, and he will try it now and then let everybody know what he thinks.
I mean, it looks good.
It could be a new thing, you know, caramel sauce on chicken and fried rice. How is that?
That's actually really good. That's really good.
Do you taste the caramel in there? That sweetness in there? I mixed it with cayenne, so it'd be like spicy and sweet.
Yo, no lie. That's really good.
Wow.
I don't know if it was the 2 shots I took before this, but this is really good. Here, try some.
Okay, I'll try some.
I mean, she's not big on sweet and sour stuff. Sweet and salty.
Wow. That's actually pretty good. I feel the spiciness. I taste that hint of sweetness. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And I did taste along the way to kind of like with the chicken and the rice, but that sauce I did not taste because I'm not a big fan of spicy things. But that's actually pretty good. That combination is weird, but it works well. So, do you like it?
I'm gonna finish this.
You are gonna finish that?
I'm gonna finish this.
No food will go to waste then. Well, thank you so much for participating in this and for being the person to try this 5-ingredient challenge. So it's a win from our end, and bring it back to you, Dallas.
I had a blast. That was a lot of fun. Next time I make it, it'll probably be without the peanut butter sauce.
We are still posting every Wednesday, so make sure to keep an eye out for those. And we are also doing shorts in between.
Also, subscribe. That's the best way, because then you can turn on the bell icon and get our post notifications.
Thank you so much for watching.
Have a great rest of your week.
And as always,
See you next Wednesday. Can you please say that one more time?
I said, I'm going to eat the rest of this without the sauce because you can't let it go to waste.
You want to take a shot before you try it?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you scared?
Nah.
Okay, cheers.
4. What is it that I'm supposed to say? What the is wrong with me? I can't remember. The peanut butter threw me off.
Because that is one thing that I learned if I have watched enough Hell's Kitchen to know you taste while you're making. So I did not taste the sauce though. But everything.
So thank you, Ramsey, for the check.
Thanks.